This is part, for those who are not familiar with the Metropolis family, let me say you a few things about Metropolis. It's an international network, a global network, so to speak, that tries to bring people together involved in the academia, in policy circles, and people from the civic society community to discuss migration and integration issues. And we do that in multiple ways. And one of the ways in which we do that is by organizing conferences, small ones like the one that we have today, but also bigger ones like the one that will take place in Tampere in Finland this year, and of which we will talk about later. There is an international steering committee, and the committee meets twice a year, once during the big annual conference and another one in March, and that's actually what's happening during these days. And typically we also organize another event, another smaller conference, a workshop, a seminar of some sorts, partly to get familiar with the situation, the migration situation in the country where the meeting takes place, but partly also to give our local hosts the opportunity to get comments and insights from the participants of the steering committee. Anyway, so that's what we did. We agreed that migration and demographic change would be a terrific topic, and that's what we will discuss during this morning and this afternoon. As you must have seen, there is a program with heaps of speakers. We will start that program momentarily, but before doing so, I would like to give the floor to Professor Ahmed Isdougu to say a few things.
Good morning to everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to Koç University campus in Sarıyer. My name is Ahmet Isdougu. I'm professor at the Department of International Relations in this university, and I'm the director of the Migration Research Center at Koç. I'm delighted that we are having you here in the next 3 days at Koç campus, where we first today we will have the Metropolis MiReKoc academic forum, in which we will debate the link between demography and migration. This is a fascinating topic. At the following days, on Tuesday and the Wednesday, as Jan mentioned, having the Metropolis International Steering Committee meeting. Some of you came through long distance trips, so I'm very happy to see you here. The weather was not so good in the last couple of days, but it's improving, and I expect that tomorrow and the following day we will have a nice weather around. Just for the guests coming abroad, a few statements about Koç University. I already mentioned to some of you, in fact, Koç University established by the Koç Foundation in 1993. So it's a university, 20 years old university. This campus is just, I think it's 15 years old. Currently, Koç University is one of the prominent universities of Turkey, and increasingly it's also becoming a kind of work university. It's a teaching university, but also as well as a research university. We have 6 faculties and the 2 graduate schools. There are over 5,000 undergraduate students and 2,000 graduate students. And there are several research centers at the university. One of them is the Migration Research Center I'm directing. The abbreviation is MiReKoc, what we call, it's established 2004 with the joint effort of Foundation for Population Migration and the Environment in Zurich and the Koç University, and since then we commissioned research almost in the last 9 years. We have conducted over 40 research concerning the migration-related issues in Turkey. But also we were partners in the particularly EU-funded projects, like one of them was on transnationalism, Transnet, and we just finished another FP70 project, which although you mentioned. We organize conferences, workshops, meetings, seminars, bringing together academicians, policymakers, and civil society actors. As far as the topic of our meeting today, it concerns migration and demographic change, causes and consequences. I'd like to stress a few points. First of all, although in demography and migration studies we quite often refer to this link between demography and migration within the context of cause and effect relationship, it's hard to claim that this is a large research area. In fact, there's little theorizing, and even we have the little concrete research findings. So it's an area we often mention, but it's I believe it's a kind of understudy, both in demography and in migration studies. As far as the particular theorizing is concerned, international migration theories do not put direct and clear emphasis on demography, and demographic theories often ignore the migration issues. Demography often focuses on fertility and mortality issues, but migration issue is a kind of side issue in the field. But despite the fact that this linkage between demography and migration is not fully elaborated in academic research, in recent years there's a growing interest on the issue, particularly concerning the aging of the population in the developed countries, and the question of whether migration could be a kind of remedy for the declining population in the developed countries. So I think our topic today is very timely, both in academic sense and for the policy-making purposes. And I hope that we will have a very productive and enjoyable meeting over this issue today. So again, I'd like to welcome you all, and also I'd like to say thank you to both our family Jan, because we are very happy to see the Metropolis MiReKoc here. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Dennis Sar, because without your efforts we could not have this meeting. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you very much.